Religare Broking, and Vineet Bolinkar of Ventura Securities. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us. Ajit, I'm going to come to you first on the index. I mean, what a smart recovery. We started off sub 21,600 and have recovered so smartly. 21,756, 60 is what it trades at. How are you positioned on the Nifty at this stage?
Yeah, good afternoon, Samina. So, Samina, honestly, after seeing the crack in the US market last night, I'm sure the participants must be praying for a decent close or cap damage in the markets. But the way we have rebounded, especially through the banking heavyweights, is something that indicates that bulls are trying to hold this short-term average 20 EMA somehow. The good part is banking, which is the main culprit in this entire underperformance, is also participating and witnessing decent recovery. So we feel that as long as we are holding off this mark 21,600 on the closing basis, the stone is likely to remain sideways, but with a positive bias. And same holds true in case if the banking also holds this 45,800 mark. So we are largely focusing on stock-specific approach instead of focusing on the index, because it's very difficult to trade in a market like this, especially wherein we are seeing swings on both sides of the market 2-3 times during the day. So among the sectors, we feel IT, if we exclude today's session, rest of the time we have seen strong performance from the IT majors, and auto, pharma, selectively, yes, one can look at these names also. So index, I feel, yes, the close is positive, but we need to see whether we manage to sustain these moves or not.
Right. Vineet, comment on this, right? This morning it seemed, or rather not just this morning, the last couple of weeks it seems like...
Thank you for giving us all of those views with regard to SBI. Let me also take it to, with to both of our guests, if we can. Ajit, how does SBI look on charts, if you can give us a view there?
So it's clear uptrend, in the PSU basket, and the good part is in the recent decline, we didn't see much participation from the PSU, majors like SBI, Bank of Baroda, Canara Bank in this recent dip. And now in today's session also that though the average volume is still trading below the average volume of around 3.5 lakh crores, it has surpassed the previous swing high. So now the momentum is in the favor, and plus the banking index has also surpassed the hurdle that we were closely eyeing, 45,800 mark. So this indicates there could be further up move. Since the stock is in uncharted territory, one should not restrict the move. So if somebody is holding from the short to medium term perspective, they can continue to hold. And for the trader, the stop should be at 730. And the next psychological target may be close to around 800, 810 is something that one should target.
That's the word coming in on SBI. I want to do a little bit of actually let's stay with banking before I talk to Vineet and Ajit about Z as well. Vineet, what's up with HDFC Bank? I mean, everyone is continuing to make earnings are being rewarded, and of course disappointing ones are being beaten down. Vinay, I'll come to you. How do you, what are your top trades? We didn't get a chance to talk to you about that, but 2 to 3 stocks that you like right now? Ajit, that question was for you actually.
Right, Samia. So, in the market like this, still we feel that it's too early to say that we are out of goods. So maintain position on both sides of the market, and defensive is something that we prefer for the long side. So Colgate, in this entire, distribution or decline, didn't participate much. It's continued to hold short-term averages, and now we are seeing a breakout and the stock moving to the uncharted territory. So one can definitely look at Colgate for 2630 being the immediate target, with stop at 2540. And on the short side, Bajaj Finserv is one candidate. Means both Bajaj Twins, they are struggling. They are trading below their long-term averages. It's a clear-cut pattern breakdown also from the distribution pattern. So all this indicates that even if we see some recovery in the market, their participation might not be there, or it will be negligible. So 1590 should be the stop for Bajaj Finserv. If one create a short position, 1530, 1520 something, one should maintain as a target.
Got it, Ajit. Time for a quick breather. Actually, more on the other side. Stay tuned to India Market Close. We'll get you the top buy today, sell tomorrow picks as well, along with other things we'll discuss. What's your sense on charts? What should one do?
If you've noticed that last 4 months, it's almost like a 90-degree kind of a move that we are seeing in OMCs, and all the dips, they're restricted to the short-term averages, and then they've rebounded. This time around, it didn't even come closer to that mark, and witnessing this sharp up move. So this indicates that this particular sector, barring the other PSU pack, especially the railways and the other names wherein we were seeing sharp cuts during this corrective move, are the one which one should be focusing on in case the markets resume the uptrend and witnesses a further upload. And within this space, IOC is something that one can look at, because BPCL, HPCL, they have already done well. They are trading at record highs. We still have a catch-up move possible in IOC. So as a trader, your stock should be at 170 and 195 to 100. The risk reward is still favorable. One can look at IOC within the OMC space.
Ajit, any buy today, sell tomorrow calls? You still have another few minutes to go to execute those trades.
Yeah, so TVS Motor is something that we like, because if you notice that auto is one of the sectors which have performed exceptionally well in this entire correction, and TVS is the one which didn't participate altogether. It was more of like a consolidation that we've been seeing in the stock for almost 2 months now. And now it seems like that the consolidation is likely to end with a breakout soon. So 2200, 2250 is something that we are eyeing. So with stop at 2040, one can definitely look TVS as a short-term bet or as a BTST candidate also.
So thanks for that, Ajit. Vineet, if I can come to you on Z, that stock has flown away in trade today. Of course, been a bit of it's seen a bit of a tumble as well over the 2 to 3 month period. But what's your sense now with regard to it fundamentally?
So the uncertainty around the stock is through, and now I expect the stock will move in momentum, though we don't track it very actively, but the momentum seems to suggest that there is some more upside remaining in this stock.
On the charts, does Z look like a good trade on the long side? Ajit, on Z, we can't hear you.
Okay. Am I audible now?
Yes, you are.
Right. So Z, I would recommend to refrain for any trade right now, considering that the kind of swing that we have seen in the stock in last 1 month. We have better counters to look at, but in case if you are stuck, if you have an existing position, 185 should be the new base now, and that should be the stop. We have a strong gap to fill, maybe close to around 210 to 228 is broadly this gap is. So any rebound towards, let's say, 225 levels, one should look for exiting opportunity if you are stuck, but avoid any fresh trade if you are planning any long.
Got it, Ajit. Vineet, any bottom-up ideas from your side? Do they look weak, or is it a good time?
So honestly, everybody is waiting for a rebound in HDFC, because every passing day we are seeing that the other private banking majors, some or the other, are witnessing traction. So Axis ICICI is the one which are consistently playing well. Then we have names like IndusInd, Kotak, and HDFC, which is still keeping the market guessing which next direction move that they're going to take. Technically, we feel that this zone 1390 was the immediate support, and next comes around 1360. So we have almost closer to that mark. In case if we fail to hold, then maybe 4-5% kind of further decline is something that it might see, and maybe 1240, 1250 could be the zone. So if somebody is holding from the short-term perspective, I feel that one should look at Axis and ICICI. They're the better candidates to look at. But if you have made any reversal trade or contrarian trade, 1360 should be your strip stop.
Good. Thanks for that, Ajit.